sometimes when you are deeply touched in satsang, maybe whatever has been hiding, lurking in the shadowy place, some private place, once that has been somehow caught in the inquiry or perhaps exposed, you see, then sometimes it's like some big noise come. Some big noise come. I say like this, sometimes if you have been punched in satsang, you have been stabbed someplace in the very solar plexus of your being. You have been mugged, you're shot, you're attacked, you come under attack, meaning your ego sense. And now there's a big tsunami of feelings are coming, okay? Then what to do? Many people, they are trying to rescue themselves. The mind comes, is trying to understand, to analyze, what went wrong, what's happening to me, what should I do now? And I said, shut up. Just keep quiet. Surrender to it. It's so important that you recognize the significance of what is happening to you. Now it's in the hands of grace. Something that has been held in secret, because ordinarily in our minds we are trying to protect. The ego is trying to protect itself, to perpetuate its existence, of course. And to that extent we are feeling, you are a victim. You're enslaved by these tendencies. And they are effectively, what I'm saying, holding the beingness hostage. Because you, the beingness, forgot your original freedom. And you're clinging to these identities. And these identities are making you feel very insecure. So now in satsang, when truth comes, the light of truth is exposing all of this mess. And everything is coming up. It's as though the beingness now is vomiting up, burping up all this stuff. And it's not a pretty feeling. It's not beautiful. It's not sweet. And sometimes the mind comes in all kinds of resistance, all kind of rebelliousness. Like, whoa, this is not supposed to happen, You're falling apart, what's going to happen to you? But this you must not identify with it. You, the consciousness, must be very clear. And it's very difficult in these very strong pulsations to keep your calm. You see, who is keeping calm? Meaning to not identify with what is arising, simply surrender it. And actually change the outlook from self-pity to self-surrender. Surrender to it. If it feels like your whole being is on fire, you're going to be blown up, you're torn open, be torn open. Be willing to go through this. Because this is when I say to step into the fire of self-discovery, and that this fire will not burn you, it will burn what you're not. And that which is screaming and yelling in this fire is not what you are. It is just what you have imagined yourself to be, and it's on fire, see. So please surrender. You are strong enough, you're old enough, ripe enough, if you want to say, to face this inner burning. Don't try and escape, don't try and salvage anything. The one who is on fire is not you. It's only one's self-image. And that self-image is really what is somehow eclipsing your intuitive recognition that you are the freedom itself. So I'm very happy to have this opportunity to again, remind everyone, don't panic and don't identify. It's very difficult in those moments to not identify, because that is exactly the reflex that happens in those moments, is that strong identification arises there.
Right, I feel this because also arrives fear, because when I feel that I'm starting to surrender, I feel, and then comes the thought, yeah, but then, and then comes fear.
This is why you have to include.
I'm going to lose everything.
You have to include in the surrendering the surrenderer itself. You see? Because it's as though if you don't surrender the surrenderer, then the surrenderer is trying to make a deal. He's saying, but if I surrender everything, then what's going to happen to me? So this one who is bargaining, who is talking about surrender, is also the ego. You see, it's not the true. When that ego is exposed and thrown out, then what is really always here, not coming in from somewhere else, but what is always here, will reveal itself. You see, this voice of the self-image, the ideas we have of who we are, that is still very much within the operation. It's still unclear that you are not that, you see. It's such an intimate voice. But you are aware of this voice. You're aware of the anxiety that comes up with this voice, with the feeling of threat or fear that comes up. So you're witnessing a phenomenon, you see. You have to hold on to that witness who is beyond the personality. It is like pure intelligence, pure perceiving. In the moment when the fire is burning most fiercely in the body, the whole body, the mind is on fire, I am reminding you, keep quiet. Your surrendering is being accepted. You're surrendering. You're still surrendering. It's being accepted. It's in the process now of burning all that is untrue. Don't try and salvage anything. Nothing is worth salvaging of what is screaming or burning. Just be open to it. Grace is taking charge of all of this. Don't try and crawl out of the fire, so to speak. Be in this fire. It's a great moment. Change your attitude from feeling sorry for yourself to being very grateful that you're picked up by life in such a powerful, ferocious way. Now you're in the tiger's mouth. They say that once you're in the tiger's mouth, you cannot escape. Anything that's in the tiger's mouth cannot escape. You are lucky to be in the tiger's mouth. Because if you're in the chihuahua's mouth, you're going to have a lot of trouble. You see? If you're in the dog's mouth, you're going to have a lot of trouble. But if you're in the lion's mouth, if you're in the tiger's mouth, then it's soon over. A true being understands the beauty and the implication of this statement I'm making. You see, there's only pain when there is the wanting to escape, to keep, to protect, to shelter the ego. But if you are really resolved inside your heart that I have to be free of this, being free of this means to be finished with this bargaining, to be free of looking for a contract, be free of wanting any guarantees. This is the mind. This is the ego. Come to this fire, be stripped completely naked. Go beyond nakedness. Be empty completely. And this fire will reduce you to emptiness. Everybody wants to save their tail. They say, the devil without his tail. Everybody wants to save his tail, meaning you're trying to hold on to something because you imagine that to be so completely burnt, then you are useless. Yes, you as ego are useless, but you are as the self is completely prevailing, you see. And that is the difference.